Welcome to our deep dive into an innovative approach in agriculture using generative AI. It's literally a blend of tradition and cutting-edge tech to empower farmers, especially in South Sulawesi.
Yes, it's really fascinating how this project uses the name Rambutan Oracle to merge cultural tradition with modern science.
Absolutely, it's like a respectful nod to traditional beliefs, where farmers once consulted shamans for guidance, but now science takes over with AI as their modern oracle.
Right. And I love that creative twist. It turns something mystical into something very practical, almost like humor with a serious backbone.
Exactly. The project centers on helping Rambutan farmers manage, everything from yield predictions to optimizing planting and harvesting schedules.
Yep.
It tackles real challenges like unpredictable weather and soil conditions.
And with that kind of unpredictability, I've always thought, isn't it risky to trust automated predictions? I mean, does the AI really have enough nuance?
Good point. But what's really compelling is that the AI doesn't just spit out predictions, it generates tailored, structured recommendations. It provides specific advice on irrigation strategies, planting schedules, and even yield estimates. So it's quite hands-on.
Ah, I see. So it's not just a black box, but delivers actionable insights directly to the farmers. That's a big plus.
Yep, and let's talk about the technical bits a bit. The system uses generative AI to control outputs with structured generation, meaning it's programmed to deliver consistent recommendations based on historical data and current inputs.
So, essentially, the Oracle is contextualized with real-world data, like climate patterns, crop history, and even localized farming challenges, right?
Exactly. It's designed with grounding in real-world info. It processes CSV datasets that include problems, symptoms, and solutions for rambutan cultivation. That's what makes it so practical.
And speaking of datasets, the system even handles multiple languages, English and Indonesian, for better accessibility. Correct?
Right on. It actually incorporates a translation map within the code, so farmers can navigate in their preferred language. It's built with dynamic drop-downs in a Streamlit cloud interface, which even has a crystal ball-inspired background, humorously nodding to the Oracle theme.
That's such a cool design element. It gently mocks supernatural reliance while simultaneously offering a modern tool. It sounds user-friendly.
Absolutely. And this is key because, you see, many of these farmers aren't tech-savvy. The UI is designed to be very intuitive. It only shows what's necessary at first, then updates as the user makes choices. Simple and accessible.
It really ties back into the community aspect too, doesn't it? I mean, the project also sources insights from local farmers directly.
Exactly. Community collaboration is at the heart of it. Data was gathered directly from Sulawesi farmers to ensure the AI's advice is deeply relevant and practical, not just theoretical.
Now, one thing I was wondering, the project seems very tailored for rambutan. What about scalability? Can this technology be adapted to other crops?
Great question. And yes, indeed. The framework is designed with scalability in mind. With a few modifications, like swapping out datasets, you could apply this system to rice, wheat, or even maize. It's a pilot template for a whole range of agricultural challenges.
That's quite impressive. It seems like leveraging generative AI here not only increases yield predictability, but also contributes to overall food security through sustainable practices.
Exactly. By reducing resource wastage and guiding farmers to choose between organic and chemical solutions, it's a win-win for
Right.
sustainable agriculture. It bridges efficiency with environmental responsibility.
And isn't that the dream for modern agriculture? To merge technology with tradition to address real-world problems?
Yes, totally. And the project uses advanced techniques like retrieval augmented generation and embeddings to process and analyze relationships, say between crop symptoms and the right remedies. This deeper analysis really boosts its practical relevance.
I've always found the use of embeddings fascinating. It's like the model understands the intricate interconnections and nuances between various agricultural variables.
Absolutely. It's like the AI is not just spitting out generic advice, it's taking into account a spectrum of factors, from soil conditions to weather anomalies. This approach makes the recommendations truly context-aware.
While we're on the topic of context, do you think there's any risk in oversimplifying the farming challenges with automated recommendations? Some might argue that these systems could miss local nuances.
That's a fair concern. I mean, no system is perfect, but what sets this apart is its dual focus on data and community insights. While it's AI-driven, it doesn't replace, say, local expertise. It complements it with additional quantitative backing. It's a tool rather than a replacement.
I see your point. It provides a layer of rigorous data analysis that backs up traditional expert opinion rather than substituting it entirely.
Right? And it's designed to be adaptable. If farmers or agronomists find certain recommendations off-mark, the system can be further tweaked with updated datasets. It's an iterative process.
That iterative process is key in tech adoption. If you can adapt based on user feedback, it evolves well over time.
Exactly. And on that note, let's dive a bit into the code architecture. The project starts with loading datasets from local files, both English and Indonesian versions, which then feed into a dynamic UI built with widgets. That makes the whole process transparent and interactive.
It's almost like an interactive assistant. The code listens to what the farmer needs and then adapts the suggestions accordingly. How clever is that?
Super clever. The system even utilizes context caching, keeping track of user inputs in real time, so every recommendation is perfectly contextualized. It's all about making the tech feel almost conversational.
Speaking of being conversational, the project has this warm user interface vibe. That crystal ball background, for example, it's a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, hey, we're blending tradition with tech here.
Yeah, it's like, look, we respect your heritage, but also believe in data. This approach not only demystifies modern tech, but also invites curiosity rather than fear.
That smart mix makes the transition to modern methods so much smoother. You mentioned earlier that the creator, Andy Beamer, was a beginner at this. It's astounding that someone with minimal coding experience could develop such a robust system.
Absolutely, and it speaks volumes about the accessibility of generative AI. Andy Beamer learned Python just days before diving into this project. Talk about rapid skill acquisition. It's pretty inspiring.
Yeah, however, I do wonder if relying on such intensive new learning methods might limit similar projects in regions with less access to rapid training. What do you think?
That's a valid critique. The project's success partly hinges on the availability of accessible training and resources. But if you consider this as a pilot program, it can serve as a blueprint. Over time, as more training becomes available globally, these barriers should diminish.
It sounds like, ultimately, this makes Rambutan Oracle not just a single solution, but potentially a revolution in agricultural technology. Empowering communities, adapting swiftly, and enhancing sustainability are, well, exactly what modern farming needs.
Precisely. This project is a call to action, a movement towards merging tradition with innovation, ensuring that even farmers in rural areas have access to life-changing insights.
Right?
It's truly a glimpse into the future of smart, community-driven agriculture.
And it leaves us with that uplifting message. That technology, when crafted with empathy and practicality, can be a true ally for all of us.
Exactly. It's about building on local wisdom with global data and advanced AI, creating scalable solutions for a sustainable future. And that's something truly worth celebrating.
An inspiring journey from cultural heritage to high-tech solutions. Here's to more innovations that empower and transform lives.